Hi, my name is Steve from TSFab and welcome to this tutorial for Photoshop where I'm going to show you some retouching techniques which you can use or apply on any photos which you took or found on the net, or any manipulation where you need to hide something on the skin or something else. So I found this image of this woman. Now it's migraine, and I was lucky because the photo is not retouched. Because usually when you find any girl on the net, like famous or anything, there are a lot of Photoshop retouching, and I was searching exactly for some photo where is no touch of any digital painting tool or anything else. So I have here the photo, and I will show you some techniques how to apply the retouching techniques which you can see in the magazines or anywhere else, or if you just want to hide something on the skin or anything else, just to make the or someone a bit pretty. Here is the way how to do it. So first of all, I open the picture and I will unlock it. So I will just grab the lock and put it into trash. I'll make again a layer. This I will call original, and this I will call to edit. I will create also a transparent layer just for sure if I will need it a bit later, and I can start. So first of all, I will focus on the skin. So on a few places there are some skin deformation or something like this or this, which I would like to hide or make it disappear. So for this, you can use in Photoshop 2 or 3 ways. Now I will use just one. So the first one is to use the stamp tool. Now the stamp tool is doing actually what it does. So it taking a pattern of the skin or something else. So when you're hitting Alt, you will have here a cross. So if I click here, I will take the pattern from that and just stamp it here. Now you can use also the smudge tool or the blur tool just to blur this a bit. I will show how. Oh, this was too much, but something like this, just to take the pixels all around to this and try to hide it a bit, and so on. Oops, I was here, my bad. So like this, very easy. But even that I will not use. I will use the heal brush tool. Now the heal brush tool is very useful tool because it's something similar like the stamp tool. So taking a pattern of something and applying it somewhere else, but by this, the tool is trying, or Photoshop is trying to also adjust the highlights and everything there. So I will just hold Alt. I will take some part of the skin which is clear, and I will just click here. And as you can see, it disappeared. Now, by this tool, you have to be careful about areas which are darker, like on the borders, because if you will try to apply it here, you'll do a mess there. So just be careful with this, apply it very carefully, make the hardness of 100, just like 70%, it's enough, and the brush should be enough big. So we'll hide also this. Now we'll go here, maybe the brush a bit smaller, because we don't need it so big. So I will hide that one. You can use also a moving of the mouse to do that. It's up to you. So hide also this. I see here a bit, and like this I will just try to hide everything what I see on the picture which should not be there. But we will not go absolutely to the details, because anyway we'll apply something else a bit later to hide everything absolutely. Okay, probably I can do here a bit more and a bit here to the up. So we are not smoothing the skin right now, we are just hiding things, because even with the smoothing you cannot be sure that everything will be covered or that something will simply stay there and you will have no chance to repair it just with smoothing the skin. Okay, so if you are happy with what you see, or just everything is covered, we can move to the next step. Now, we have here the skin, which will be the last up by us. Now we can look into the eyes or the lips or under the eyes or something else. So here are the eyes, and let's say we want just to make the eyes a bit more brighter or more blue or more green or something like that, or we just want to change the color. Doesn't matter, just we want to do something with that. So what we can do here is to copy the layer. Now I will apply a mask there. I will take a brush. I will turn this off. Now I have here straight brush, so I will choose normal brush like this. We'll make it much smaller. Also the hardness, again, around 70%, which I think is pretty enough. And I will brush over the area. It should be colorful. Of course, if you have a tablet, you have a great advantage, because you can easily brush with your hand. I have to brush with my mouse because I don't have my tablet here. I have it at my work and I just can't record a tutorial there. So we're just making a mask. Anyway, we'll a bit tune that later, so we can even zoom a bit to see every single pixel, but in that zoom I don't see anything there, so I'll zoom back and again brush over that. Again, change your brush according to what you do, just to make everything more smoother there. The process should be very quickly. Okay, I think this should be more or less fine. Maybe a bit more. So I will invert the mask. Let's go here, invert. So I have here something like this. Here I have something similar. And I will hit Ctrl Shift U. Now this will do that. That will desaturate the image. So it looks like black and white, but it's not actually black and white. It's something similar. So if I will turn this on, the eyes will be black and white. So it looks a bit strange. Someone could tell that it's the mistake of the photographer, but we want to change the color. So about this layer, we apply hue and saturation. I will click here, create a clipping mask, so it will be applied just to this. We click here, colorize, and let's find here some nice color. Don't have to be too blue or too less blue. We even can apply an overlay effect on that, just a small one, which will make the eyes more blue, but I would like to stay with the new color here. So with normal blending mode and with nicely and bright blue color, blue eyes. So we have the eyes. Maybe we can go a bit down the saturation there, like this. We can even mix a bit green to that, but I will not do that. Could do this just making again a layer with these properties and so on. So we fix the eye. Now the lips are looking great. I think the color is naturally red with some gloss or something. I don't know even. And also the shadows here above the eyes are nicely, but how to do shadows under the eyes? Now the shadows, something which women's using a lot. I will just show quickly how to do that. I don't know if we will stay with that there, but it would be nice to see how we're looking with some shadows under eyes. So I'll create a new layer. Now I'll check a brush, probably a bit bigger, like this. I will go a bit down with that, and what I will do is something very bad. I will just draw here something, But I also need to choose what color. Now we could go just with black, but we're not used to this. Maybe light blue, like this. I don't know. Well, but we'll see how we'll be looking now. So oh, it's too big. So what I will do, I will just brush here under the eyes, a bit there, and a bit there, and we'll see how it will be looking. Oops, I'll go to overlay, and I don't know, can put there a bit blur, Gaussian blur on that, more, it's too much, like this. We can apply a bit noise to that, a little noise. Something like this, and again a bit blur. It's too much. Just like that. It's create an effect of something which we have above the eye, also under the eye. Now, really, I have no idea if it's good or not, or if anyway anyone will tell that okay, it's look horrible, but you can do it like that. So I will rename this layer to eye bottom. I will turn this off, and I will just look. It's not looking so bad. Before the eyes was too red. Now now they are a bit more brighter. Maybe just 22 would be enough. Or 25 should be pretty enough. Now, how to do the shadows? A different way is to use the darken tool here. So the burn tool or the Dutch tool. Now the Dutch tool makes the pixels brighter, burn tool makes them darker. Now one disadvantage about this is that if we use this tool we cannot go back, so I have to use it on the original layer. So I cannot create a new layer and just apply there some effects. I need to use it here. But great advantage of this is that it's looking really quite nice. Now we can try here under the eyes. No, this was a bit too much, so let's go down with that. And just to make something like this. You see? So it's quite up to you what to use. Probably we can make this part. Oops, this was my bad. I want to go to this layer, be darker here around. Also here up, just to make the eyes a bit shining a bit more from the image. Okay, also the eyebrows, of course, because more darker they are, more people seeing them. Okay, so we have the eyes here. Now I told the lips are quite fine. I don't know what to change there. Now let's go to the skin. Now for the skin, again, we can use more techniques how to change the look of that, or how to make it a bit brighter, because the lips are bright. Also, just part of the skin is a bit brighter. Now the eyes are shining from the image. And how to do the skin looking that it's really pretty and without any failure. It's actually very easy. For this, again, we can use multiple tools. Now one of them is to use this one, blur tool, the smudge tool a bit, and just blur it everything away. Now this is quite an easy technique, but some disadvantages. It's like you don't have much control about that, and I even don't think it's looking any great. What I will use here, I will do this bit different technique. I will create here a mask again, and I will try to cut off everything and just keep the skin. We can look if we can use any method. Yeah, this is looking a bit creepy. For cutting out or making a mask on the skin, actually I don't think so. So we need to use the brush. small advantage of this is we don't have to go so much deep in details, like here's a hair and we have to cut it out from the skin. We can do it a bit roughly here, but still keeping it a bit accurate. So let's create a new mask. We can make this like skin. We will choose the black, select the mask, and we'll just brush the skin away. Very simple. You can go firstly a bit roughly there, so we will not take any much attention to the edges. We'll just make something like this. And after that we will invert the mask again and work a bit more on the mask. Now the masking here is a great advantage because if you can cut your picture in multiple layers, and after that you can just manipulate simple layers, not the image itself, it's absolutely great. And also it's much better than to use just simple filters directly to this, because if you don't use a smart layer here, you can revert the filter after, I don't know, save and load again the image. You have to stay with what you have, and as you can see, you can achieve the same like the filters, just applying a new layer, creating a new layer, and then applying some effects there. Okay, so I can not see anything there in the background, so what I will do, I will create a new layer. I will fill it with, let's say, this blue. Go back here to the mask, and inside the face I will just brush away again some fragments which I have here. Okay, just drag it here, it's fine. Now let's invert this. So adjustments, invert. Ah, horrible. Yeah, it's looking a bit creepy, I agree. A lot. And now we will try to brush away everything. Maybe I will, or not. No, I will maybe a bit later do some corrections, but not yet. So I will make the brush a bit smaller, also the hardness of that. I need to go to black, and I will brush away everything which I don't use, meet, or is not part of the skin. So I will keep more attention to the details right now. Before it was just in a hurry and so on. So this is fine. Just one correction, we don't need the eyebrows here. We need this one also. Part of the lips are here. And I will not brush away the hair, of course. It will take us forever to do that. We'll just see how it will be looking. A bit later, it will be fine. We'll keep it. If not, we'll try to brush it away. Okay, I'm not sure if I have everything there, so we'll again invert the mask. And let's search here for a bit of skin. Okay, we can go here a bit deeper. As you can see, before I had the brush a bit bigger, and the hardness is also affecting the brush. If you have a bigger brush, the hardness is a bit bigger, so we'll try to fix also this here. On this I will focus a bit later. And let's go again, invert. Once more, let's check it very quickly, because we don't want to stay here forever. No, okay, I think it's fine. Anyway, we'll see it right in this step. So we have here the skin. Now, the easiest way how to reduce any, I will say, deformation on the skin, even that I don't think here is any. It's absolutely natural skin, which is very nice and beautiful. But if you want to smooth the skin really hard, you need to use Gaussian blur on that, and not on our mask, but on the face. So let's go to the Gaussian blur, and we'll use the value of this probably. No, if it's too much or not, but we'll see. Now the skin looks very plastic, but it's not the only thing which we'll do. We'll also apply overlay. Right. On that. Body 25. Which will make the skin, firstly, a bit more smooth, and secondly, more brighter. Also, the colors are a bit brighter there, and this is also made because I forgot to desaturate that. So you can go here, I think up to 40%. Oh, this is too much. So let's go 35. This is the first step now. Let's try something else also here. Oops. Well, let's go back here. I will copy this layer before I will do that. Sorry for that. Ctrl Shift U again. Oh, it's looking very strange. We'll apply overlay. Anyway, we'll also look for other effect there, and we'll probably a bit more blur that. And we'll go down. And I think 45 to 50, 40% should be enough. Now we'll select again the layer. We'll again desaturate that. We'll go to filter noise, median there. We'll make something like this. It's like now looking like a puppet. And we will apply now multiply on that. Oh, this looks a bit strange. Oh, strange. Okay, 25 should be enough. Okay. So now just play with the settings here. Now why I have here two layers? Now if I turn this off, the skin is a bit over bright. You know, it's too shining. If I have here this, the shadows are more more visible like before. So I think 20% will be here enough. Without this, it will be too dark. With this, it's a bit more bright, and also you can see a bit, well, a lot. The skin is now much smoother than it was before, and it's also controlling this. So if I go here on 50%, the skin is again more smoother than before, but it's also more brighter than it was before I placed this up. So you just need to experiment with the settings a bit. You can use also the bond on them also, but you can also go to a step where it will be not looking naturally and just a bit strange. You can also check the highlights also here and so on. So I will keep it like this. Maybe it is just 20%. Yeah, it should be enough. So we fixed the skin, we made the skin smoother, but not unreal like you can see in some magazines and so. So just a bit, we took out the highlights, the shadows of the skin, which should make it a bit more naturally, like it was before, when it was affected by by the lights, and also you can control it a bit with using not desaturated layer here by using multiply, but the color layer. Now again, I will explain very quickly. I will turn this here, I will hold Control, select the mask, apply it also here, turn this off, go to filter, median, also here, yeah, I apply the median to the mask. So again, here, median, you can go also a bit higher with the median filter if you want, and multiply again. So again, now the look of the skin is a bit different, like it was before with this one. Here, a little bit more colors there, more red. If you look a bit closely, and again, it's up to you how this you will use or how you will combine this together, and so on. So I will keep it like this, and now we can move to something else. When you are really happy with what you see, you can make the final correction of the image, like the color or the overlay color of the image. So what I will do, I will hit Ctrl A, next Ctrl Shift C and Ctrl V. Now these shortcuts make something possible. It's making a copy of layers which you can see or unhide it. So what we have here in these 6 layers, we have here in this one. What I will do, I will try to cut out my picture from the background firstly. So I will apply technique where we use the difference in the images. Actually, I don't know if this will be here. Yeah, it will be probably possible, which is cool. So I'll make something like this. Firstly, I will check my brush tool, make it bigger. So firstly with black, I will just brush away stuff which I can see and which are not affecting the hair or anything else. With this, I think everything. Now I will check my white tool or white brush. I will do something like this. Firstly, very roughly brush here and there. We'll go here, check your overlay, and make something like this. Now, what makes overlay? It makes the white or shiny colors more shiner, so more white, and don't affect dark colors. Like these, you can cut off hair or anything else. So okay, I will make it like this. I'll go here, select load selection. I will select my alpha 1 mask invert and apply this here. I will hold on Shift, select all the layers, hit Ctrl G, rename it like edit, hide this. Okay, I think I will invert the mask one more time. Yep, like this. Sometimes I will use also this one here for something. First of all, I need to brush her the body, so like this here and there should be there. Now let's look here. Here are some places which can be brushed away. Also, like this area here. So everything here. And so on. So we are just cutting or creating a mask for a picture. I hope there will be success at the end. It's quite difficult to do this. And an image like it's this one. I will go back to overlay. Try to use again the brush. It's already making a bit distortion there. Not anything tragic, but it's there. Anyway, I will try to brush until I will come, I think, to this point. Sorry, where I will try to use the mask edge tool, and I will turn on these two options. I'll manipulate or adjust a bit this one. What I need for sure is smooth edges. This was too much. And I will click OK. I don't think I was using too much of a layer there. Yeah, for sure. Okay, I will go a few steps back. Before I was brushing like insane. Oh dear. Okay, anyway, it's fine. Place here some layer. I need something under that to see. Yeah, before it was fine. Wasn't a good idea to brush away. Oh, keep brushing with the overlay option, as you can see. There was already the image. Okay, but anyway, we need to fix here something on the mask. Now, first of all, this black spot, even that there is a hair, I will brush it away. How I can or how you can. Okay. Also here is a dark spot, which I really don't like. And we have this one. It's too much. Okay. A bit more normal. White. Okay. Okay. So the mask looks a bit better, I think. Not the best, which I did, but for sure better. No, sorry for that. Okay, so I will create again. I will apply this one here. Try not to overshoot everything like I did before. Produce smooth, maybe a bit fatter here. Do I need to see that? Yeah, screw the mask, I think. Okay, so no mask. I decided a different way. Anyway, like this, with some, I think, more time, probably we will be able to do the mask, but okay, it will be a bit harder there. Okay, so sorry for that, but anyway, like that, you can create a mask if you have image which is on a different contrast background, like is this here. Anyway, just with using that technique. Okay, so let's finish this before I do anything great again. So we can go a bit to color balance there, and we can adjust a bit more colors. So we can put down the red and probably a bit more blue. We can go to levels and play a bit with that. Okay, I think this I like. Also, we can jump the curves, create an S shape like this, or reverse. What do you like more? And we are done. Okay, so if we check the original photo and now our, you can see the difference there. And one more time, sorry for the mask. This was just some experiment, but you know the way again. So what we did, we used really just simple techniques how to make the skin looking better, the overall photo looking better. We highlighted the shadows. We also highlighted the bright parts. The color, we changed a bit the colors of the eye. We changed a bit the color of the skin. And at the end, we have this image, which is, as you can see, improved from the original. Now, the last step, when I was here in the channels, I noticed something, and it's this one here. You know, or you see here, like bad pixels, but this can be caused by blur, but here you can see noise. Now, to delete noise, again, a lot of ways in Photoshop, but for this we'll use the filter called surface blur, and we'll apply, or we'll try to apply it on different channels using different values. And now the advantage of surface blur is that it's tries to keep the edges. And like this, you can jump over every single channel. Now we can do here this too and keep the one untouched. And you will see that at the end, you can zoom on that here, the surface will be a bit more blurred, but also the noise will go away. Of course, you cannot be like sure that you will remove every noise, because the noise removing is something like blurring the areas around the pixel, and more you blur, the picture will be looking more and more, or less and less natural. So here we go with the final picture. At the end, I just can say thanks for watching, and again, sorry for the mask. It was like 5 minutes which we can spend somehow else. Anyway, if you look on the masking tutorial here, you will see what I mean exactly, and you can even experiment with this here and try to cut off the hair using this technique. Okay, so again, thanks for watching. Hope to see you here by some next tutorial. If you have something to tell to this or something else, or generally to the web page, just tell it on our forums or comment this or anyhow. So have a nice day and bye bye.